Did Toad say who was there? Was it the woodsman?
I don't know. It's possible. Whoever it was, it didn't seem like Toad was happy to see him.
Well, maybe Prince Lawrence can wait.
Yeah, he didn't see him. He could use some help, too.
Well, where to first?
Bigby, shit. Listen, right, there's a bloke upstairs going through all the woodsman's
You
things.
think he did it? What's her husband's name?
Lawrence.
Okay, so while we've got this pause menu, hello everybody, I am Patches and welcome back to The Wolf Among Us. Now, first little disclosure, I did play this part already. Unfortunately, OBS decided that it didn't want to record the whole screen and it wasn't really good view, you couldn't really see much of what was happening, so I fixed the problem and I've gone back and I'm redoing it. So I'm gonna try something different this time. Last time I went to Toad's first, so I'm gonna try Lawrence's first and see what happens. I'm not sure if it's gonna make a lot of difference to what happens, but I'm gonna check it out anyway. So, had OBS not want to record properly, but also previously the mic I'd been using is no longer working. So I've got a new mic and OBS messing up has put the time schedule of this upload a little later than I was hoping, but with the new mic, hopefully you'll be able to hear me a bit clearer. It won't be dependent as much on the game volume, so do let me know if it's too quiet or too loud. I can fix that better now than I could have previously with the old mic, but do let me know so that I can make changes. But for now, let's get straight into it and let's check the prince's apartment first this time.
We need to tell him about his wife. He deserves to know.
You're right. And Toad's a tough Toad. He can probably handle himself for a few hours.
We'll have to.
Ah, car's all smashed up.
I don't want to stay here any longer than we have to, so let's just pick an approach and stick to it, okay? Just humor me.
Okay. Still didn't get to pick anything. That's way too quick.
Let's just keep our focus on questioning Lawrence. Where she was, who she was with, that sort of
Same thing happened last time. You don't give me long enough to... Ooh, I can look through the window. Long enough to see what the options are, even knowing what they were. Or like, knowing what half of them were from last time. Oh, he's still in the chair. I'm not sure this is the best idea.
Hey! Hey!
Can we go back to the door now? Oh, gotta go back out. Okay, so let's go up to the door. I didn't even realise there was the window option last time. Well, we know he's not answering, we know there's blood. Oh, but the door's actually closed this time. Okay. Ooh, I don't know if that's good or bad. Last time the door was slightly ajar.
Lawrence, you in there?
Huh. Oh.
Hey, open up! It's Bigby. I need to talk to you.
Looks like I was going through the window after all. Maybe that's why it wasn't available last time. Why are you just standing there? You know where we're going. Back to the window. To the window. And let's climb in.
Alright, we'll try this out.
Guess we're out of options. Come on, help me up.
So it is a bit different based on which one you go to first. That's interesting. For example, he's still actually in the chair.
Oh god. We're too late. That makes two Fables dead. We need to figure out what the hell is going on here.
Okay.
Who would do this to them?
I don't know, Snow.
When I went through this the first time when OBS wasn't working, I chose to come to the apartment second. In that one, he was still alive. He was actually on the ground and still alive. So that's interesting.
The mirror showed me this. It's sharp. And there's blood on the blade.
I just don't understand. Why would someone want to kill him?
Okay, so we can have a better look at him.
That left a mark. Ruined
Really?
his
That's your
shirt.
comment? It ruined his shirt.
They never really look peaceful, do they?
I wouldn't know.
Damn.
So that's the wrist open. So it's very different depending on which one you go to first. This whole scene's actually got a lot of changes to it than last time. I don't think there was any cut on the wrist last time. He was on the ground, still alive but barely. All he really said was Faith's name. But it's very different based on where you go first, which surprises me.
What are they?
Prescription sleeping pills.
We can turn the fan off, but
That doesn't really
no,
help.
but it is less a distraction. Blood.
Still a little sticky.
And let's open the bed.
Son of a...
And the note.
It's stuck to the bed a little. My dearest Faith, I never meant to hurt you, and I cannot endure knowing that I have. This was for the best. I'll see you again. Love, your devoted Lawrence.
Bit depressing.
I should know his face. There are so few of us. I should know his face.
Oh, he is still alive.
Oh my god, Bigby, he's alive!
What are you doing here?
Let's get you back up.
Oh, what are you doing here? What's going on?
We found you here, in your chair with what we thought was a fatal injury. We should call Swinehart, have him take a look at you.
Wait a second on that, Snow. You know who I am?
Yes.
Good. I have a few questions.
We do.
What's this about?
We found your note.
I made a decision. For us. It felt like the only way out. So... I shot myself in the heart. Oh, thought I'd be dead by now. It hurts like fucking hell.
Your heart's actually a little more to the center. Probably hit a lung.
Great. At least, that's how I think it happened. Things are a little fuzzy. Thought it was a bad dream.
What was the bad dream?
Why did you do it, Lawrence?
I did it because I was ashamed. I couldn't live with myself, knowing I had done that to her. I did what I could to keep her away, but she still worries about me. She comes by, makes sure I'm okay. I'm a fucking burden. I'm useless. I don't want her to have to worry about me anymore. She's better off without me being here to drag her down. She deserves that. She's been through a lot. I just wish I could have done better by her. She's always been there for me. Go away.
Might as well tell him.
Go away.
I'm sorry to inform you that your wife has been killed.
No. No. No, no, no. I knew this would happen.
No, I'm sorry. I am. But I'm gonna need you to help me find whoever did this. So you need to try and remember
Shouldn't we be
anything that
getting
could
him some
possibly
medical
us.
help?
Fucking Georgie.
Who is Georgie?
Lawrence,
Do you?
are you expecting anyone? We'll see who it is.
No, wait. We need to know why whoever's out there is breaking in. I need your help.
What do I do?
Just play dead.
What?
Trust me. You can't move in your condition anyway, so just stay still. The second we figure out what they're here for, Bigby will arrest them. Think about your wife.
This is interesting. I think that panel might give us away.
I don't know who that is.
I'm looking for something, that's for sure. What are you looking for? Think you better see us though.
Hey!
How did you get stuck on that?
Stay here!
Oh, don't stay with the guy who's clearly injured and thought he was dead. Practically is. Just run out. I'm not sure if I should have come out of the closet then, but
Hey!
I
Stop!
thought he was going to spot me if I didn't.
Leave me alone!
Yep. I do already know how this part ends though, because it's the same as last time. It's interesting to see the differences as to when we go to Prince Lawrence's place first, rather than the Toads. Clearly swinging number 3. Get him! Oh. He stayed on his trail. That's kind of easy when the numbers are swinging. That's bad sign. That's not gonna work. Ooh! Okay, so it worked even better by me not clicking it at all. I wonder where he's going. And through windows we continue. Ouch.
Hey! Ease up, Bigby. We're on the same side here. You son of a bitch. run after you. Why did you run?
What?
Why did you run?
Fuck, man.
You
Because
ran.
you chased after me. The fuck was
Yeah,
I
you ran
supposed to
first.
do? You're looking for the woodsman, right? My employer is looking to ask him a few questions too.
And who's your boss?
Who's your employer?
I can't tell you that. It's confidential. Sorry.
I don't
Sure
trust you
you
because last time I
understand.
played this, you were covered in
Can't say
blood.
I do. Come on. You're coming with me.
This could have
Lawrence
been
was much
easy.
more dead.
Don't worry. It still is. Come on.
Dumb.
Dumb? Yeah, it is. Look, it'd be much easier for you
No, I'm D. He's dumb.
Whack. Hmm.
You almost looked peaceful.
Thank you for your help. Also, thank you for taking care of the nearly dead guy we're supposed to be watching over.
Except you're lying in a
There's
dirty
not so much
alley
black gunk in the alley
with
this
an
time.
open wound on the back of your head.
What happened?
to. Yep. What happened?
Well, the one guy hit you, then the other one started kicking you.
Springs of ribs.
Then they jumped into a car and drove off. Come on, get up. We should check in on Toad. See if there's anything there that can get us back on the trail.
Shouldn't we be going back to the prince? He's still alive. We didn't finish searching the place.
And we ended up going out the window, and I landed on Toad's car.
You guys made a real
Still think we
mess.
should be checking on the prince.
Looks worse than a day.
I don't think
That
anybody's
would be
here.
because they were too busy beating us over the head.
We came all this way for nothing.
All right, son. All right, he's gone. He's left. It's over now.
Oh, last time we went out the room because we saw him through the hole in the wall.
Is that his son?
Toad's? I think.
Be nice. in there,
Because
okay?
we're another nice settle. No, let's just go in this time.
Bigby! And Miss White! Surely you didn't come all this way just for my bother?
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Sorry, Bigby. It's embarrassing to have to admit, but I thought there was someone else in Woody's place. There wasn't, though. Not when I checked. Nothing but a leaky drain pipe. Imagination must have got the best of me. So, you know, false alarm. Sorry for dragging Miss White into this, but thanks for coming. Much appreciated.
What's going on?
What do you mean? Nothing's going on, Bigby. I don't know what you mean.
So there's a
Truly.
disadvantage not
False
to
alarm
going
is
to each
all.
place
Sorry.
first, but I think we went to the right one first, considering last time
Is your
he
son in
did
there?
die.
He's fine, Miss White. Just stung his little toe. Better swimmer than Walker, just like his dad.
Wanna?
So, I guess you'll be taking off now. No need to hang
No,
around
let's
here
have a
anymore.
look around.
I mean, I'm sorry you came all the way here for nothing.
Someone was here, and something's going on. Just so this trip wasn't a complete waste of time, I'm gonna look around a bit before
Be interesting
we
to
leave.
see whether he's
Okay?
covered some stuff up or not.
The longer you talk, the longer this takes. So just stand over there and shut
All
up.
right, all right. I just don't want to waste
Sure.
your time, it's all.
No, you
Have
definitely
a
didn't
seat.
cover up the
Have a
broken
cup of
lamp.
tea, whatever you like.
TJ? Are you alright? There you are. I don't mean to intrude, but Flycatcher said you had a pretty awesome insect collection, and I was wondering if you could perhaps let me see it?
It has a weevil.
Cool.
Well, that seems a little more ominous than the other version.
Just mind the upholstery while you're looking for nothing.
Yeah, sure.
Like the broken door lock.
Your lock's busted.
Eh?
The lock. It looks like somebody kicked in the door.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, a fucking lock's been busted for weeks, mate. Right, it's just like everything else in this bloody building.
And the broken lamp.
And the lamp's broke, too.
Fucking hell. Damn thing must have fell off the table.
Uh-huh. The lamp just fell off the table.
You know, with this place, it's like living on a foundation of termites, it is. All so cheap, it's a wonder it stays standing as long as it does.
I'm not gonna bother talking to you because I know you're not gonna share anything, but let's start with the blood. Oh, you put your hand to your head.
You bleeding?
Why? Is that...
Blood? Still fresh?
Oh, well, I cut me hand. Ran around like a tit trying to pick out a wrap. Must have got some on the furnishments. Lamp in pieces, blood on the wall. It's awful, I know.
Sounds painful.
Oi, don't you go mother-henning now. The wound didn't sit very long, you know. Perks of being a fable, I suppose.
Wound didn't last long, but blood's still fresh on the wall. And what about the weapon that is clearly covered in blood?
There's more blood over here.
On the poker?
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, well, that's how it happened, didn't it? I was poking the coals and it slipped a bit. Sliced up in my foot like a seashell. Looked like a shit ugly thing. If you're gonna say something, out with
cut
it.
your hand?
Wait. You dropped it on your foot? You told me before that you cut your hand.
Yeah, no, I did cut my hand. I cut my hand first, and that made me drop the damn thing on my foot.
I think there'd be a lot more blood for two
Ruinous flip
now,
of events, really.
or a lot less blood than there is if it's only a small cut. Plus the height doesn't match.
Oh my God, will you not make a big faff out of this? There's nothing to solve here, Sheriff. I'm telling you
I
everything
don't
that
believe
happened.
you.
Why don't you
Because
believe
it doesn't
me?
line up.
I mean, things happen, you know.
This apartment's a goddamn mess, Toad. Looks like after a struggle or a fight. And I don't know why you cover for it, but I know you're lying about something.
But I'm not.
And you're just gonna make it worse for yourself the longer you keep up the act.
I'm not bullshitting you.
Not very honest at all.
We'll see.
Shall we keep looking around? Why do you scratch like that? Is that I found a clue hint or something?
What is it now? If it's blood, you know what happened.
No, there's marks here on the windowsill. And what's that about?
No real reason. Just last night, when I'd come out, I was in a downright dizzy, mate, as you would be. And I plumb forgot the keys to this place. And I had to climb in through
That
the bloody window.
Doesn't necessarily explain the scratches.
Scared Junior off to death. You heard the new Shakin' Stevens album yet? Bloody hell, Bigby, what sinister bit have you uncovered this time? I left the tap water running, didn't stop the recycling? What's the point of all this, mate, really?
Junior was home. Why didn't he let you in?
It was the middle of a sodding night, Bigby. I'm supposed to wake him because his jammy daddy didn't remember to check his pockets.
I never seem to catch him on that one. Still don't like the idea of standing in front of the open window with our back to it when someone's clearly broken into here.
There's a mark over here, too.
What do you mean?
There's a clean space in the dust over here.
Oh, maybe one of Junior's toys or
Maybe
something?
the
I
lamp
mean,
that
another-
has the exact same shaped bottom to it. It must be the hints and clues scratch.
That broken lamp used to be here, right? Just tell me what happened.
Nothing happened, mate. Nothing! And why did the lamp have to be there, of all the blooming pointless inquiries? It's my own place.
Mark
Don't
in
you
the
think
dust.
I know what happens in it?
Because the lamp was always over here, Toad. It was over here, and now it's there. The space in the dust is from where you moved
I
it.
did some refiguring. Who fucking cares? Bloody hell, mate. Come on, get off with it.
People who rearrange their lounge
Big
rooms usually
Come on,
dust it
I'm
while they're
begging
doing
for
so.
mercy over here, old boy. I was looking forward to a nice afternoon, just me and me son, and you've taken up enough of a day with all this sniffing around at me private belongings. I'm sorry I called, really I am. But will you please, just
Nope.
bugger off?
Not yet.
Not yet. No one thought anyone, Bigby. There wasn't any scrap. So when?
When we
When are
work
you
out
gonna
what
leave?
really happened here.
I mean, I feel like I'm on trial here. In my own bloody home.
When I figure out what's going on here, Toad, you can help the process along, you know.
How? How am I gonna help the process along?
Toad, these stories have made no sense. You didn't cut yourself on the poker. You didn't forget your keys. You want to tell me what's going on?
She doesn't think much of me, I don't think.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Progress?
And now there's suddenly blood behind there.
Mr. Toad, you're bleeding.
Take off the hat.
It was that butcher, a Tweedle, Dumody. You gotta strip them down to their johnnies.
Does it
before you
really
can tell
matter?
which
They're
is
going
which.
up anyway.
They come bulging in, screaming about something the woodsman had. Or thought he had, I don't know. He tore up the place, beat me up when I said I didn't have it. And if you had come in when I asked you to, maybe he wouldn't have had the nerve to strong-arm me boy.
He hurt Toad Jr. How awful.
What the hell does he care? It's always the same with you, isn't it, Bigby? If I'm in trouble, need help, if I call about something, you always take a livelong day to get here. What if he done something worse, eh? I'm tired of feeling trivial, mate. A lot of us are.
We're sorry, TJ. Really. We were lucky it didn't go any further.
What was he looking for?
I have no idea. I would have told you. I wanted to, really, I did. But he said if word of this ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy. I even tried to give the bastard a coat. He wouldn't take it.
Whose coat?
The girl.
Dad borrows things from people who live here. Sometimes.
Borrows?
I don't steal nothing. Turn around here would astonish you, mate. I merely repossess what's been left behind.
Well, we'll be taking the coat now. If she has next of kin, family, anyone.
Like the prince who's still alive in the apartment,
the
or
fur.
hopefully still alive.
Fine bit of dress it is. No, I wouldn't wear it outside.
There's a piece of paper.
It's an envelope.
Fucking hell, of course there is. For my luck, it's a map to some bloody doubloons.
It's addressed to Prince Lawrence.
Well,
What do you
we
wanna do
should
with
take
it?
it to him.
Doesn't seem right opening another man's mail.
Well,
Let's try and give it
technically
to him.
it's evidence.
Okay.
Well, it's been quite a
But I would
surprising
like to
day
go
for
see
all
him
of us,
again and
hasn't
make
it?
sure he's still
See
alright,
you
considering we didn't get him any
finding
medical
dripping
care or
any more
anything.
blood in the place.
It was very nice talking to you, TJ.
Thanks. See ya.
And don't worry about what happened earlier. Just feel better, okay?
And if you're looking for the woodsman, try down at the Trip Trap.
Does it always go that smoothly?
Not often.
So, split a cab?
Sure. I can only go to the Trip Trap for now, anyway.
Not because of what Toad said.
Hopefully the woodsman's there. Or, I don't know. Someone who will know where to find him. It's my best lead,
Our only lead, really.
when you put it that way.
Interesting. It's interesting to see the differences that come from which place you go to first. Toad's a bit annoyed at us, but Lawrence seems to still be alive.
Every time I think I'm getting a handle on what's going on, things just get more complicated. It feels like we're always a step behind.
The woodsman is the only lead we've got, and he was one of the last people to see Faith alive. Getting some answers out of him will start to clear things up.
We could
I hope
also
you're
take
right.
the letter to Lawrence.
Bigby, be honest with me. Who do you think?
I
Did
don't
this.
know at all.
I know it's still early, but I just feel a step behind.
The
It's an
pimp,
uncomfortable
maybe?
feeling.
Faith was in trouble. Afraid of someone. I need to find out who. Might be whoever she was working for.
That's the most likely out of the options.
There's still a lot of questions. We find the woodsman, figure out what he knows, and go from there.
Makes sense. That's probably the best approach.
None of the others are really suspects.
Thanks
I
for
wish there was.
The awkward talk at the same time.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's nothing. I just.
Sure.
Seeing all this today, there are fables that are struggling worse than I'd imagined. We pay so much attention to the residents of the woodlands. You forget there's a whole community out there to serve. To have to turn to prostitution. I wish there was more we could do. This isn't how I thought it would be. But Crane runs things his own way.
Oops. I did mean to click that.
I don't know. It's just a broken system. The fables who walk in through the back door like Bluebeard, we have all the time in the world for them. You try and come in through the front door, through the proper channels, asking for anything, needing help. Well, I turn you away. Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much. Maybe this isn't for me. I thought public service was pure.
You'll figure it out. You're better than I am with this political stuff.
Well, that's not saying much.
I trust you to make the right decision.
I hope you're right. Maybe you should handle this one.
I wonder why you think that.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Bigby. Just be careful.
No. Yeah, you too. That seems like the best options.
Same goes for you.
I will.
Sometimes it's easy with the multiple choice. The first few just come across as clearly the right thing to say, but you need to read through all of them, sometimes it can be just way too fast to read through them and decide which one you want to go with. And it can often lead to you not getting to choose any of them, or you go to click just as it stops. But that is a game mechanic we have to work with, but it is kind of annoying and irritating. And in we walk. Well, she didn't look too impressed.
What do you want, Sheriff?
I'm looking for the woodsman.
Well, he's not here. So I guess you can go now.
No, I don't trust that.
Look, I'm not even gonna ask where he is now, okay? I just want to know the last time he was here. That's all.
Who?
I'm being nice, so try again.
He hasn't been here for a few weeks. No, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, he hasn't been here in a while, if he's been here at all, which I don't know.
And why do you not know? Nah. Well, I think I've been going long enough now, but this looks like it's about to get into a new section of the whole game. So we did find Prince Lawrence alive, and presumably he's still alive at this point, though I kind of wished we could have taken the letters straight to him and got hopefully some information from him a bit more, have a bit more of a look around the place, but that doesn't seem to be an option at this point. Hopefully we do get to go back soon. It's interesting to see the different outcomes that come about from which place you go to first. It didn't make a huge difference at Toad's, except for he's a bit annoyed at us for not coming sooner, but it did make quite a difference at Lawrence's. So, it'd be interesting to see how that changes things. If it turns out that Lawrence died while we were gone or something, that's going to be really annoying, but in the first playthrough I did, where OBS didn't capture it quite properly, Tweedledee was covered in blood and Lawrence died pretty quickly after we arrived, so I think he was sent there to kill him. Quite obviously, covered in the blood and the change of whether he's alive or dead. Kinda interesting that he managed to shoot himself in the lungs and slice his wrist and everything in an attempt to kill himself and still survived completely. Though he does look pretty zombie-like. But it's interesting. It would be good to see if he can stay alive through to the end, whether we can save him or not, versus if I had gone the other route. Do let me know if the mic's doing good, if you guys think it's too quiet or too loud. Let me know what you guys think of how I'm doing in the game so far, whether I should have gone back the other. For now, I'll see you guys in the next one, and until then, have fun!